How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Fantastic.
Is it as beautiful as you remember?
My goodness, it's amazing, isn't it? The work that they did here is just so beautiful.
This is the first time she's seen her dress since the wedding day.
Well, hello. That was a clip from the documentary Queen of the World back in 2018. I originally seen this when it came out, however, I wasn't content creating then, so I never discussed it. After watching it last night and in the previous clip that you've seen, where I wanted to see if there were any other royal brides that paid tribute to, the Commonwealth, or how they paid tribute to the United Kingdom on their wedding dresses. You can watch this on HBO Max, but if you don't have HBO Max, you can find it on YouTube. We are not going to do Queen Elizabeth. We already know she is a bread-born princess, so we're going to start with Diana. I am going to talk about Sarah, and then Kate, and then finish with Meghan. Deemed as one of the most iconic wedding dresses ever, and it is very 80s. The bodice of Diana's gown featured antique Carrick-Macross lace, which once belonged to Queen Mary. As far as my research goes, that was the only element or component that was featured into Diana's gown in relation to anything of the United Kingdom or the royal family. In Sarah's gown, she incorporated elements from her family's crest, which included a bumblebee and thistles. Other symbols on her gown included anchors and waves, which represented Andrew's sailing background. And of course, if you know the gown, then you know she had a huge A at the end of her train for Andrew. In this era of royalty, I would say Kate's gown is known as the Diana gown of our day. The dress broke royal records when it was displayed at Buckingham Palace. I mean, people were waiting hours just to get a glimpse of her gown. The elements embroidered on her lace included a rose, thistle, shamrock, and daffodil representing England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. I move on.
Somewhere in here, there's a piece of, did you see it? The piece of blue fabric that's stitched inside.
No.
It was my something blue. It's fabric from
I
my.
hope it's still in there.
Yes,
we'll
I'm
have to
sure
look at that.
It's fabric from the dress that I wore on our first date.
Good Lord, she looks amazing here. My one regret is I wish I could have went to see it while her gown was on display. In my opinion, each bride incorporated the right aspects of the United Kingdom into their respective gowns. To me, it made sense for Meghan to do the Commonwealth because the Commonwealth predominantly makes up people of color, right? Diana to have antique lace from Queen Mary, Kate with her elements that makes up the United Kingdom. It all works for every bride. Yes, I left out Sophie, but to be honest, I hate Sophie's gown. It's the ugliest thing. I'm sorry.
It was important for me, especially now being a part of the royal family, to have all 53 of the Commonwealth countries incorporated, and I knew that it would be a fun surprise as well for my now husband, who didn't know.
I don't specifically have a favorite wedding dress. This is not me comparing and saying my favorite, but I do think everybody's dress worked for them. Tell me in the comments, what do you think about everybody's gown? Who is your favorite? I can only imagine the majority of you are going to say Meghan. My favorite royal gown is Princess Eugenie. However, I didn't include her because she's a blood princess, so. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye.